Hello everyone, I am Sonali Naidu and today we are going to discuss about the topic that is structure of an atom. Okay, so basically years ago, long years ago what it used to be, the people used to thought that what is a matter made up of. Okay, many people they used to thought that how the matter is made, what are the things are there in a matter. Okay, so in the 19th century, so many experiments are conducted to see that what are there in matter. Okay, so in the early 19th century, it was discovered that the matter, it is having a particles and they are called as atoms. Okay, so these atoms, now these are atoms. So first it is said that the atoms, they are indivisible. Okay, so now the John Dalton, he is one of the most famous scientists. He conducted so many experiments, and in that experiment what he found? He found that in his theory he has given this statement that the atoms, they are the indivisible particles. Okay, so now he given this theory in that the atoms, they are indivisible, and he is stuck with his statement. But in the mid of the century, what it is proved, so many experiments are used to be conducted, and in that one of the most famous experiment, that is the cathode ray experiment, it was conducted, and in that experiment it is proved that atoms, they are not the indivisible particles. It means they have something in it. Now in that it is proved that the atoms, they are not indivisible, and the atoms, it is having something. Okay, now this experiment, it is performed by J.J. Thomson, and what he has given in this experiment, that the atoms, it is having some charge particles, some negative charge particles. He found some negative charge particles in this, and he has given that the name, that is electrons. So now the electrons, it is discovered in this experiment. After some year, one more experiment is conducted, and it is conducted and in that what it is found, that these atoms, they are having some positive charge particles. It is having some positive charge particles, that is conducted by the Rutherford. And what he found in this, that this positive charge particles, it carries some mass. The mass is very negligible. The mass is very negligible, but it carries positive charge. And he has given it the name proton, and he has given it the name proton. And after that, after so many years, one more experiment has been conducted, and it is conducted by and in this experiment what they have conducted, that they have found that the atoms, they have some particles that have mass equal to that of the proton, that have mass equal to that of proton, but they does not carry any charge, but they don't have any charge. Means they have the mass that is equal to that of the proton, but they does not carry any charge. And this experiment is given by Chadwick, Mr. Chadwick, James Chadwick. Okay, so now what he has proved, that this part that is having the negligible mass and does not contain any charge, it is called as they call this as neutron. Okay, so basically now the complete structure of an atom, it is discovered. Okay, it is discovered that the atom, it is consisted of proton, electron and neutron. Okay, so these are the basic elements that are present in an atom. Now let's see the structure of the atom. Now the atom, as you can see in the board, that the atom, it is having the innermost part, that is called as the nucleus. Innermost part, that is called the nucleus. Now this nucleus is carrying two parts. So basically nucleus will have neutron, okay, as well as it will have neutron as well as proton. Okay, so this nucleus, it will carry neutron as well as proton. Now proton, they are the positive charge particles, and the neutron, they doesn't carry any charge. And the electrons, they used to rotate, they used to or they are used to rotate in a shell, in a shell in a circular way, and they are called as the electrons. And these electrons, they carry the negative charge. Okay, so and the shell through which the neutrons rotate, the shell through which the shell through which the electrons circulate in the atom, they are called as the orbits. So this is the structure of an atom. What is the structure of an atom? That it will have, it will have the electrons, it will have the nucleus, as well as it will have the orbits. Now the innermost part, it will have the nucleus, and it consists of neutron and proton. Okay, so now neutron, they does not carry any charge. The proton, they are the positive charge particles, and the electrons, they used to rotate, they used to circulate in the atom and the shell. And the shell, it is called as the orbits, and these electrons, they carry negative charge particles. Okay, now this proton, neutron and electrons, they are called as the subatomic particles. They are called the subatomic particles. So this is the structure of an atom. Thank you.